Hi everyone, welcome back to RB Insights. In today's session, we are diving deep into the educational philosophy of J. Krishnamurti, a visionary who believed that education should free the mind, not condition it. He didn't just talk about schools, he talked about life, self awareness, and freedom. His ideas may sound radical, but they are more relevant today than ever. If you are preparing for UGC NET, B.Ed, or M.Ed exams, or if you simply care about meaningful learning, this video is a must watch. So let's begin with a quick background. Jiddu Krishnamurti was born in 1895 in Madanapalli, Andhra Pradesh. In his early years, he was identified by the Theosophical Society as the potential world teacher. But later, Krishnamurti rejected this title along with all forms of organized religion, authority, and dogma. He traveled the world for more than 6 decades, giving talks, writing books, and most importantly, founding schools based on his philosophy. He believed that truth is a pathless land, meaning it cannot be found by following any religion, ideology, or teacher blindly. That same principle guided his ideas on education. So, what did Krishnamurti really believe about education? His philosophy was rooted in self awareness, freedom from fear, and the ability to observe without judgment. Let us look at the core principles. Freedom from conditioning. Most of us are shaped by society. Our religion, language, culture, politics, traditions. Krishnamurti believed that true education should help students break free from this conditioning so they can think for themselves. Next, awakening of intelligence. He differentiated between knowledge and intelligence. Knowledge comes from books, schools, exams. Intelligence, on the other hand, comes from awareness, sensitivity, compassion, and inner observation. Next, self-understanding. He emphasized that students should be encouraged to observe their own thoughts, emotions, and fears. He said, the ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence. Next, lifelong learning. For Krishnamurti, learning never stops. It is not limited to textbooks or classrooms. He believed education should help us answer basic questions like, who am I? What is fear? Why do I compare myself with others? Now, let us talk about the purpose of education according to Krishnamurti. To help learners discover truth through self-awareness. To nurture freedom, creativity, and holistic development. To create individuals who are sensitive, peaceful, and responsible. He did not believe that education should aim for degrees, jobs, or marks. He said, education is not preparation for life, education is life itself. He rejected any form of education that encouraged competition, comparison, fear, or blind obedience. He believed these create division, anxiety, and violence in society. Instead, education must help students grow into integrated human beings. Now, coming to the role of teachers. Krishnamurti had a unique vision of teachers. According to him, a teacher is not an authority figure, but a co-traveler in the journey of learning. The teacher should learn alongside the student, not dominate them. Teachers must be deeply aware of their own conditioning, emotions, and responses. He said, if the educator is not free of fear, he will transmit that fear to the student. Krishnamurti believed that a teacher's inner life, sensitivity, and attention matter more than their subject knowledge. The relationship between teacher and student should be based on respect, non-authoritarian dialogue, and mutual learning. Now let us come to how he thought we should teach. Krishnamurti's methods were unconventional but powerful. Inquiry-based learning. Encourage students to ask questions, not just find answers. Let them explore their doubts, beliefs, and inner conflicts. Next, dialogues instead of lectures. Education should be a two-way conversation, not a one-sided instruction. Next, observation without judgment. He encouraged observing nature, people, thoughts, just as they are, without labels or conclusions. Next, no rewards or punishments. Krishnamurti rejected exams, marks, prizes, punishments because they create fear and comparison. Next, holistic living and learning. His school emphasized music, art, nature walks, silence, physical activity, and emotional understanding equally with academics. In short, education was life itself, and every moment was a chance to learn. Now, Krishnamurti did not just talk about these ideas, he put them into practice. He founded several schools based on his philosophy, including Rishi Valley School in Andhra Pradesh, the Valley School in Bangalore, Rajghat Basin School in Varanasi, Brookwood Park School in UK, and Oak Grove School in USA. These schools had open classrooms, beautiful natural surroundings, low student-teacher ratios, and no hierarchy. Students were encouraged to observe themselves, connect with nature, and learn joyfully. Let us now look at J. Krishnamurti's views on education as a tool for social transformation. He strongly rejected conformity, mechanical discipline, and blind obedience. He said, "These are the roots of a violent and divided society." According to him, education must help each learner understand themselves deeply. When a child learns to observe their thoughts, emotions, and relationships without judgment, they grow in a compassionate and responsible human beings. And it is this kind of person who brings real change. Krishnamurti also emphasized that authority and competition in schools often mirror and feed into larger structure of oppression and conflict in society. To bring about social change, schools must nurture freedom, dialogue, cooperation, and holistic awareness. Krishnamurti believed that real social change doesn't begin with systems or governments. It begins with the transformation of the individual mind. When an individual becomes free of fear, conditioning, and conflict, that person becomes capable of creating a peaceful and just society. He said, "It is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society." This powerful thought reminds us that we should not simply prepare students to fit into the world, but to understand it, question it, and transform it. So for Krishnamurti, education for social change means awakening intelligence, not just accumulating knowledge, so that learners become aware, responsible, and fearless contributors to a better world. So to sum up, J. Krishnamurti's educational philosophy focuses on inner freedom, self-awareness, and awakening intelligence. It rejects fear, competition, comparison, and authoritarian teaching. It encourages a lifelong journey of learning and inquiry. So do you think our schools today allow this kind of freedom and self-discovery? What part of Krishnamurti's thought inspired you the most today? Let me know in the comment section below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to RB Insights for more educational videos. that simplify complex ideas for NET, JRF, and beyond. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next class.